Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear from Sierra Leone everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come on, make me yeah. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Tell town well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, we go make you proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Come here we message for.
Yes. Family, we now welcome back to yet another very, very important segment with the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok there. You know that. Well, today, this very, very important topic what we can talk about. Yes, so much information. It's so connected. Perhaps this is not one of the program where you know one miss at all, especially when it comes to what would they say with the drug, or they connect the drug issues. I'm sure plenty of people now see this title. It's not a clickbait. It's something where for quite some time behind the scene, we already don't know. And I'm sure plenty of people now, perhaps, maybe we now don't go get them from other sources. But why even concern we? Why even the money we? Why we even take with time say, you know what? It's high time we bring this one. Well, today now we can bring Cantona. But looking at the heads up before we start proper. As you see, that's not one of the topics we can elaborate today. We do a parallel connection here with Guinea-Bissau. I go take me time. Patience today. I ask you for one thing. What would they about for can do the genealogy what they give what one can do now? Yeah? A worrisome. And it not only worrisome, now a clarion call, now a message where each and every Sierra Leone need this not to shoot self, not to want. Now a need the underliner. You need for pay attention on this message what they can do today. What they can look at. But we also go pay attention. Of course, we see previously there was one Abdul Sisse where warrant officer Moses Kaba where them be killed, where one soldier man killed, and we see one police officer send an audio again you take him na be the head of Toku na Lungede. Toku na the part of the branch na the way police creates rather for go after illicit activities and crime, not just put on. So it put in your own side of the story. how this can turn like. I will come put on for Alona see a part of the discussion tonight. We also go pay attention, of course, this I'm sure plenty but maybe perhaps not good on see. The PPRC don't pull a notice say they don't receive from the main opposition the fine of 120,000 leons. Remember, Mara be make something where PPRC consider for be incendiary and they don't find it and they don't pay. So they make let the public aware about that. And we also see Gendema Bridge done commissioned by President Julius Madabio. At the same time, residents they're within a Segoroba, and so they asked for make the help them because this is now one of the promise, one of the plan, one of the campaign promises. And we fix that road. We go out now. Now on the African stage, no breakthrough when it comes to Guinea-Bissau. After hours and hours of closed doors behind closed doors, nothing no commodity. But we'll get for explain in details. We also go pay attention on the international stage as we see it's a military build up between this like he almost we don't know how perhaps maybe not threatening, but even as that's it don't raise tension, it don't raise fear across because the Trump administration or Trump does specifically the threatening military action against Maduro. It claims say for go fetch drugs. Anyway, we know this playbook. We don't see many times across. I mean the years don't pass. Well, as always, if you join me for the first time, we want to use this opportunity for welcoming a Komon-Tok with a different sound within a YouTube, with a TikTok, with a Facebook. Any side you feel okay for what we please consider for do so. Well, my name now Mr. Komon-Tok, and today, now the 2nd of December 2025. First and foremost, we use this chance for say happy new month to every one of us, and we pray that God will give you the strength, the energy, the good health. For we will see 2026 as in offer again. And just we still begin start for cons for this year. I know they don't. So anyway, wish we say good luck in all what they do. But they can't just stand for comfort on part issues. They are better one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. We pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama alone. Now we all come together.
All right, straight to the point. We'll not get nothing for waste. Do me one favor tonight. Share this to any Sierra Leonean we sabi. And do one favor again for me. Click that subscribe button if you not do it, and that like button, click on. The reason we make our only you click the like, especially if you're on YouTube, now because you probably after 5 years, after 4 years, you won't come back on this. I want to explain to you something today. And I promise you one thing. What if we do so now? We do a thorough research. The information we'll get for can do so. If by the time we finish, I'm sure it must raise some concern for you as a Sierra Leonean. As a genuine Sierra Leonean who wants to see we country to a free. It's very serious. Now, let's start with the headline. The headline, the chief of police, Payaselu, allegation on come say, now in right now, the abo, the drug lord, we then call Bolle Jos, aka like Deckers. What are we talk about? So the number one waiting cop na the country, the number one police officer. I think if you like a joke, not so. If you like a movie, if you like maybe na dream, if you like you say, okay, don't play the devil advocate now in the sense. This information we get now from within the police self, the police self. Could this mean say perhaps incompetent at the etan? Could this mean say perhaps maybe in a jealousy because then say maybe they get money? Because we know jealousy fets na any position, particularly Africa, ibaku. So if we know this now, say perhaps na incompetent effects and the poorly name, then now they why would they even counter in the first place? Maybe you get that question there. So why would they even counter? If you ask that question there, I'm not gonna blame you and I'm gonna agree with you. Why? Well, if you ask me, I will give you the answer. I will give you the answer because the connection to this particular issue now with Guinea-Bissau. I go, let's just pause a little bit here. Let's just pause a little bit here. Let's put for now, once they put for now, some research what we do behind the scene. All right. This perhaps whilst we talk, you will be able to see maybe action scene because we get a lot for explain to you. Now, somebody will say, why would I take her now when you feel like, say, I will tell you. Guinea-Bissau, where you see so, the country they in jeopardy. Guinea-Bissau, where you see so, the country is being run by drug baron behind the scene. And this is not just not to talk at the talk. No more fact are they put for you. So fact. I will give you the timeline. First, let me start with the I want the connection with Salon. I will go can there now for let you just understand the gravity of which we talk, right? Let me start with the topography first of Guinea-Bissau. The topography of Guinea-Bissau, it gets coastal islands here of 88. Then coastal islands here were made up of 88. 20 of them they are inhabited. There was people in the day. You get 20 where nobody, where seasonal visitors are, then they go there. So you get 48. Then 48 are island there, then disperse. In other words, people are not can just go there so they know they want, like because the current, the water, the tide within that particular area there is so strong that people intend for avoid it. So unless perhaps the local fishermen they already don't understand the current. Then 48 island here now in then drug baron them from South America then discover then find a perfect hiding place for them. I will give you the timeline. Between 2005 to 2007, fishermen then they go to fish and then they go fishing within this island. On this particular island, in some cases, at one point, them fan bags, them fan plastic white, something like powder for them. Then take them powder there, can go now like a chalk. Some they say they begin use them for paint the holes or for mark the field outside in the play. It's very similar. I don't know if some of them go remember. I don't know the year I get. I think that 2009, something like that, around in Sierra Leone, where people now longest say then see white white chalk there or white powder, just can't bust at the beach. People and take them particular. People and take that white powder there. I'm sure people holding a lunge perhaps and go remember then go help we follow understand more. Then use that. But one of the alleged person there, so they be an GK, Jibila Cabo, Camaraba or so, where the US extradite. Now, what are the time for talk? When the fisherman in 2005, between 2005 2007, begin fending here, they not be no. But this now consignments were bust. Now a consignment where I think he accidentally dropped off. The people who get the consignments, therefore come at the village. When they come at this village, what's happening? They end up for pay the locals some money when they don't ever see. That was the genesis when people then began to understand, see what? So this powder, this thing, this chocolate taken from the sea, or they float so. We if you say not just an ordinary, be money this. Before you remember, people that will be there where they're in poverty, their life change. Now, now they wouldn't then touch house and then move and then begin what's happening, their whole life. Then begin build mansion. You can imagine that. The news spread quickly. Now let's bring you to speed. Now, in 2008 rather, the alarm don't reach to a point, because if you watch the geographical location between Burkina Faso and South America, roughly you get like 4-5 nights or let them kind of this archipelagos islanding where the drug barons and then they act, now them perfect hiding place, now like a blind spot to the international, search when it comes to illegal, when it comes to the search for drugs. Anyway, now the island itself is more than 12,958 kilometers wide. I want to bring for you something, let you understand, because the connection here is so resemble with Sierra Leone. We need for begin to pay attention on this one. Now, quick one. I'll give you a quick history about this. In 1974, this is clear. We know Guinea-Bissau gained independence. And this, they not just gained the independence out of silver platter, just like we Sierra Leone. They fought for up to 11 years from the Portuguese. The rebel then will be fought, will defeat the Portuguese, will finally then get them, then come into power. When they come into power, what's happen? Some of those guys, they already begun to get some connections along the line with other powerful forces then will come with some drug forces them for where be the happening. Just like wouldn't be the accused back then as Salo gets a war. We know people they say yes, drugs, they said the able and they use drugs then, and you're not gonna rule that out. So this happened. Once these guys then become a kind of power, the struggle for controlling resources and protecting the trade becomes something of interest. Now, in 2010, officially, the United Nations deemed the Guinea-Bissau government, country as a whole, the country, the first African narco-state. Get that word. In 2010, the United Nations, there are a lot of examples that we'll go give. This is now one of the official branding. But why it just happened so? I will take you back to speed. Now, in 1990, there was there was a little bit of between 1998. There is a confusion between the head of the army and the president when it comes to there's a kind of a little bit of suspicious. This particular argument of whether, again, is them behind the scene of this drug business, where we talk about. Now, this confusion don't lead to a point that the then president, when João Bono do Vieira, accused the military chief for say he sell army, but he sell weapons in Mali and Nigeria and Senegal. But why even accuse him for say? Because the army, the army not even get paid. But because the army not get paid, then find way for pay themselves. One of the way them find way for pay themselves that for involved in drugs and sell guns them. And what's in Vieira do? Vieira quickly fire the head of the army. The head of the army, it gets a lot of support within the army. So a rebellion takes place. This rebellion led to a civil war. The civil war lasted for almost a year. And during that time, about 300,000 people in this place. Now, I debate for you something, slow. Now, in 1990, after 1998 to 1999 now, from 1998 to 1999, where the world end, these people that will be there on the feds, the general now and the army, they all down there in the part of like, they don't get connections. They don't get a sort of like, friendship. What's going to interest you? When the then president Vieira returned in 1990 after the war ended, one of the accusations where a lot of observers and be point that he invites some of the drug lords even for come. I therefore can connect with the current president. The current president Mbalo Siso, now one of the person back where they accuse say he involved in drug trade. This is not open source information. It's not something where we just talk now. No. Open source information. You can do research, you find out. Now, let me go quick one. Now, we also see from that point, during this civil war, now they don't make the sort of the connection from the drug baron them. Now, one of the things first way for understand the coquetry will be the flow within Guinea-Bissau is more than 1.5 to $2 billion. The GDP, the country GDP, in fact, it offer roughly now 500 half billion to close to in fact, now I go up first a little bit. So the drug trade itself, it dwarfs the entire GDP, the gross domestic product of the country. So meaning that the drug actually they make more, it creates more funding for the people. And guess what? Senior officials, senior police officials, military officers, and top-ranking officials are all involved inside this business. That make I tell you, see, if we not take time now with country, what you be there about for come, they not so, we go probably, God forbid. But before God forbid, now we get for forbid, not so. Now, let's bring you come back to speed. From 1990, when they don't get this establishment along the line, we see the then president, when he returned, in 2006, police seized one consignment. This consignment would then seize a flop with cocaine, a flop more than 2 tons. But the arrested men, they are from South America. After they arrest them, then try them, then take them go to custody. Before you remember, some of the senior police officers and some of the senior politicians then can rescue them guy there. Now, another name where perhaps you say God don't know about. Now that then we get one military head by the name for Ansumana. In July 2008, something worrisome take place in the sense that one plane coming from South America. When this plane jets now the airport, the Vieira International Airport, they see, then get a tip anyway. Then get a tip for say drug don't land. So the police, the military, the justice department, then go directly to the airport and then go see some traces of actually the illicit substance. Before you remember, armed military guard and Canada airport then seize all then plain side. This not to next and do one. Then take all the cocaine and drove off. The police and Timape, then able to do nothing. That to show you how this thing widely open. But before that, Seth, you go ever can understand. So again, in 2009, Batista now be the military general. Well, accusation, some people say involved, some people say not involved. Whatever the case may be, in this very scenario they would explain, these are the first time where even the Guinea-Bissau people and the CC, then they bomb, they use a sophisticated remote bomb or kill this particular general. But how it happened? At one time, when they get a tip off, this general, okay, now in this, let's just pause on this general, this very general we see so. It get a tip off for saying tons of cocaine don't come. And who said that the military warehouse, get the point now, the military warehouse and count this. So what he do, he launch an he's sending men then for go check and found them some of them consignmented, they arrest them, and he want for launch an investigation. Now, not only first in this, in fact, there was another time again where in 2007, this man back don't put more or less, he don't intercept cocaine business. Now, this particular soldier, what's it happen? The big ones that were involved because they are about for launch an investigation, then plant bomb in office. I think last year that part they don't just see. I just share so people can go see some of the information here. They're readily available, not to think where you go strain forget at all. I hope say it in this screen. I hope say they na the screen. If not in the screen, I'll go probably left hand for maybe I'll go share them for you. Okay, let's just see. I want share them for you. I want share them for you. I want to let you see this part. I want to let you see. Okay, yes, I don't see this one. They share this is not all one, but I just want, I just want while they talk, maybe perhaps you able to see something apart from what you see on the screen. Like just see some raw information. Yeah. Let's just share this particular army chief. You see. All right, very well. Okay, so and this now if you see the date 2009, not to say a new one. No, this now from 2009. This story will tell you so. Gunfire erupts after bomb attack kills military chief of staff. Okay, that show you how serious the issue be there. The military chief of staff. Now, not pull on your screen. Now, just put for you back the same one. All right, not pull on there. Now, what's it happen? When this bomb detonated, then killed the army chief of staff, then killed Batista, Tagame Nawai, in colleagues, in loyalists, they suspected the president na insane. Why? Because the then president also there is an accusation say involved in the drug trade. It benefits greatly. Then killer. So you don't see the power play now. You don't see throughout history, all of the presidents now throughout the period there from 1991, from 1990 up to this point, all the presidents who don't sit on that chair na Guinea-Bissau, and somewhere or the other they don't link them with either then the support or then they benefit from the drug trade, or then they allow like flourish for maintain the economy. This again now a known fact. You search button, you see this information. And also it will take a lot of time for you for go on, but don't worry, we will give you what you will know. Now let me look at let me go further. In 2012, stage a coup. Now the reason why make it stage this coup now because he wants make sure say there was a time where he and the head of Navy. Now the head of Navy, the DA, this is not a special force from the US. These are that you will say maybe now FBI agents. Then you go say undercover, undercover agents. Then so what's it then do? The head of Navy. This now they talk. This not to ordinary person again. I just want to connect with this one. The head of Navy also the help. I don't know if they get the point. We don't mention several key people in president, opposition, head of the army, head of the navy. The head of the navy, DEA then come undercover agents then come meet on, like say then are buyer then, just like by them film there. Then a buyer then they're interested in transporting huge amount of cocaine and that then go pay for it's consignments, even if in a one they pay huge amount of money. So the head of the army be feel say, okay, this is not just a normal deal. I can go along with that. Then the head of the navy, right? On the very boats offshore from where this whole activity they take place, they end up for go arrest her. And guess what? This man, when they end up for extradite anyway, the US government extradites her, it go serve 4 years. When he return, guess what? When he return, and not return as a shameful person. he returned as a hero. He returned in a wouldn't say, a warm welcome. And this current president, this president would overthrown when Mbalo, welcome her in a part of him friend. And apart from that, there were three other guys that also where I wanted guys from the US in terms of drug business. These are the same guys where this very president overthrew himself so because I do and deliberately now he mandate. So you get the point. This Mbalo, this guy innocent at all. He completely, according to many sources, he fully understands how the drug trade they operate in the country. So Vieira, Sisiko, the army chief, the head of the naval, and some key officials, we will know we will name all. They all, according to many multiple records, and suspect to see significant efforts. They benefit significantly from this drug trade. So this is how bad it is when we are allowed one. So I don't give you from the timeline. From 2005 to 2007, 9 people in Kano. But before that, it only happened from 1990, according to many multiple sources. Why? It just starts with one person. Now, following here, we say the head of the army, the head of the police in the country, when I fire Selu, he armored this guy. Well, if he that no raise an eyebrow, I know if he say something, they will worry you. Guess what? John Lahai, Idris Lahai, few days ago, he claims the Bolle Jos, then he said Bolle Jos, then the vice president in Ost. He said he even call him. Who knows? Well, I don't know the distinction. Perhaps, maybe, if he to the IG letter, he go there to the vice president. Or perhaps later, he don't pull him from the vice president, perhaps they don't know in location, and transfer him to the IG. I don't know. But what we all go agree now, if we take the pattern where they take place in Guinea-Bissau, though we do the genealogy, I don't give you instances there. I don't give you dates there. I don't show you how key powerful forces, including the president. I want to take you back into the final part of this before we do. In 2021, at Frankfurt, some Italian mafia investigators then go meet the late president Malambaka Sana Jr. Malam Jr. Now one of the then go appear. These agents, then the Italian agents, then mafia guys, and they go appear, see if they get deal for her, then get a business deal, cocaine, because then we don't suspect her, then we don't know for a very long time. The vice president, the former president in Peking, begin to explain to them. They record and while they explain, say the coup will be take place now 2012. Now him be the sponsor because them be threatening in the lifeline of in business. And the end of for arrest time, it is served 6 years as to they talk. I don't know if it's 6 years on the from 2012. Okay, I think it's still a serve 6 years. 6 years. So we don't put for you one. The former president, the late president Malambaka Sana Jr. in Peking, where they hold several positions in Burkina Faso. They also hold now one of the people where on record it explained the deals how in they facilitate, how in they make money out of this out of the drug trade. So if we come to Salon, we don't see that don't accuse the vice president. Take a look, listen carefully, and make us say, pay attention on this one. You see, let's bring from one short video. This video, I think it what bring line. Okay, Lord, left I download first. They don't accuse the vice president. They say arbor this man. Apart from harboring, for quite some time, a lot of people don't they accuse and say involved. Some people say no involved, whatever the case. But they allegate then sharp. Their allegation are then wild. Their allegation are then serious. Now, I get an allegation, but within the police, the IG9 they keep drug baron I'm sure they couldn't can say people and cannot to. I mean, that small piece and they smell trusses, not so. If we go back into history, we see what happened now. Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Bissau, literally right now, even this election we pass through, that the drug barons not in control, not in finance. Mbalo, it get connection with according to multiple. And guess what? Mbalo be don't even be ECOWAS head of state. ECOWAS, you be like head ECOWAS. That just show you where would they say ECOWAS, nah, they're good for nothing. They are good for nothing. Absolutely. Now, I'm sure plenty of people know Almami Nabe, we passed away a few days ago. May God sorry for her. Me no know much about her, but we don't count some of him clips where they play, we don't see SLPP. What I can always say in that situation here, if it genuinely be the effects of the people of Salon or betterment, God go pay am. God go pay am for that. But if it be get any ulterior motive or they mislead, well, left to me and God. Don't go to the true wall. Whatever they even mention him, make one clip. Imagine this now is strongest SLPP person where social media propagandist. Now, him be they talk about how broke they would say the video they actually load. Let just see if I can fast track her. I just want to read that part because we want to do this journalogy in the way it will benefit we all as a country, as a people, and take the example of Guinea-Bissau and make sure say we not for allow this thing for our country because we don't get our resources there. And once they don't come, like I've been saying always, I say somebody, the people that were familiar with them guy, they say when in the country, it no matter who government change. I happen in Guinea-Bissau. Those guys, they don't dey na Guinea-Bissau from 1990. Government in government, they change. If they arrest them before them, they don't left them back. They arrest them before them, they don't left them back. Okay, I think I'll bring for you this clip where you get some clear now. I don't take it of no more. But what we listen now, I'll just bring that. All right, now bring her up. So you said we'll get some clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nabe here today. Today the canton for in later level no let me say Mr. Nabe be nobody not talk. Drug money they per work in salon. Simple. Naib Bukele na El Salvador, not able to run the country past where he will take charge of the legislative arm of government. Once he able to do that, he been get power for put in place the collection of men and women we will help her from let succeed na El Salvador and for let the country self succeed. Drug money they play in salon too much. Tomorrow Cambia put local in Carine, then they get the regional elections. And that speaks in volumes and it says a lot. If we compromise we self in this country, no matter who that be the next president for we not go succeed. I just want to let them know, say, Mr. Bonduri, the people that when I don't meet up na Carine, especially Carine, we don't deal with the delegates them. How I don't promise for give them $20,000. They don't reach my desk. I know. Would that tell me as some of the delegates them? And I remember Mr. Umar Dumbuya. They me promise said and they vote for him and the primaries for the flag bearership. He spent a lot of money. At the end of the day, the man get one vote. But now 25 people wait for a house for getting transport. They all say that one vote, na me get her. That one vote, na me vote for you. They never prove her, 25. So now today, Mr. Bonwuri and the cocaine warlords thing, they don't decide say they give $20,000 to each delegate will vote for them to evidence. Put up by phone, take picture, everything, bring her. Once they see her, they get 20,000. So then they even tell me say they don't give them. I don't talk to different people and so they win a delegates. They want to tell me say they don't give them the money. And if you then give some, they wouldn't believe, then the other you not give the force. So I tell you that this follow and no safe, not be careful, Salon they become a cocaine state. And the people of Karine and Potloko, I will say the people of Cambia, when I don't vote this man, when I reject her for being a district chairman. Now some of una picking in Cambia today ready for go vote for this same man for make her a member of the
I'll just stop there. I think we put on our YouTube, we put on our Facebook. You can watch the long one. I just want to do the connection I have. That's for don't send what they say a chilling warning, a chilling message to we as Sierra Leonean. What do they do? So they do and genuinely for the people of Sierra Leone. For now we get that kind of information here, say the police boss, Abo, this guy. For now we understand this, we get this information, say the vice president, Abo this side, we connect them with what's in the take place right now, na Guinea-Bissau. I'm sure every Sierra Leonean will want to see Salon better one if a worry. Because I like the government change. Once then guy, then the head of army, and killer Burkina Faso. Because you go catch some of the cocaine then you are investigate. And you know, this is how it works. The drug now with gone, now with life and death. Where you know too much, it'll go. Apart from the fact that we may look like the genealogy are back. I don't begin afraid. Honestly, I don't begin afraid. Because when I go through, I do a research on the Guinea-Bissau saga. How Guinea-Bissau slowly, gradually then become a narco-state. And this not to me words. The United Nations officially, you can Google this for yourself, you check out. Officially, the United Nations officially brand Guinea-Bissau as the first African narco-state in 2010. First, allegation say Marabio in Peking, they date this guy. Allegation, they say the vice president getting connection with this guy. Allegation, they say the police boss get with himself. Is it not the same pattern where they take place now, Guinea-Bissau, they see so small? Where the head of army involved, then catch her, the head of the Navy, then catch her on record, then not been also, the US sends some special operative them, then go, I mean, like pardon film them, then go present themselves as bad, and go buy huge ton of cocaine with huge amount of money, then bring and pull under the water. It goes 4 years in America. Where come this current president so where we make them overthrow and so on. And close friend. We don't see Andrew Jaikai Kaden. We don't see Alusan Canada with drug lord. I don't know if we get the pattern. Anyway, we go tap here at least we don't exhaust and to the point. Maybe another day we will count the patch so far, but don't just know say we get for open we are like couldn't say like mountain fat food. Because with what we there is so and not sound not to anything we before happy for. All right, so let me just take 1 minute break. When we can, they can go now the other part of the stories where we get tonight. They can just
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet mama salon. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs,
right. So the next item where we get for discourse about the incident to be take place where one officer shoots I think a boss, we come out we result into fatality. Or listen to waiting one of them be say. This now instead be the head, I think he don't left the force. It be the head to coup. Now this immediate for say.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon to this noble forum. And this incident will happen at Lungi Anvil division between the presidential guard officers where an allegation was levied that a soldier, Corporal Stephen, shot dead a senior colleague, Warrant Officer Number 1, Kaba. This same incident be don't happen long between 2001 to 2002 at Jala University campus Mokonde, when this present IGP William Fire Selu take money 2 envelopes, a receiver with 2 hands, in left and right hand, where first lady go present gifts to students will be suffer that burn house when fire be carted away them property at the campus. We be part of the officers we go maintain order na the campus at Mokundi. By then, the present IG William Fayaselu, who was the AIG Southern Province, we be the Moyamba, including the LUC, other officers around, OSD officers. Could you believe, you cannot imagine a senior officer of that nature where they make as if a genuine. He received the envelope on behalf of the personnel for him to share this money the first lady gave to him. What he did, he boarded his vehicle and drove away, telling the commander, you will meet me at the junction at Tayama to receive your own money. We drove and went to the Tayama junction, hoping that we are going to meet him for him to give us our own money given to him as the head of that contingent by the first lady. Little did we realize when we reached at the junction, we asked the traffic officer that was maintaining the traffic at that junction. He said, look at the man going. And indeed, we saw him going, saw his vehicle going towards both direction. So this is not an isolated issue. The issue of dishonesty can cause a lot of mayhem, a lot of trouble. Ask other officers if I am lying. This disclosure I am making, if you ask other officers that were present at that particular time when the first lady went there to distribute gifts and money to students that suffered the inferno at that campus, that was how he treated us. So can you just imagine a man like that who is now pretending to be honest, Fire Selu, who is the present IGP? He took that money and went away with it without sharing it to us and the other junior colleagues. So you see, so this is not so surprising things. This, even when he began at State House, he did the same thing there. He collected money on behalf of other security personnel. He took that money and went away, pretending as if the money was personally owned by him. So this is not an isolated issue anyway. You see? It has been the norm of some officers to just treat others as if they are non-entity.
All right, that's not the account of these police officer where it be explained waiting can happen where they can get money and don't have various capacity, including heading tackle? Well, this we go as we always say, when something just happen, you dey get time. But at the end of the day, we definitely get to know the real story. We don't see similar. And this guy, Nama, the deputy superintendent of police, Abdullah Sisi, we give these updates to Naya. All right, so now we move on to another development will take place where President Julius Madabio don't commission this wonderful bridge here. I'll just put on the ambulance here.
Glad for Dinaya for commission this bridge today. I thank everybody, including the World Bank, that has been so pivotal in this particular project. We don't promise, we know they make them because we want to vote. We they make promises we go make our lives improve, and we know they make them and go away. We they make sure say a land. Quite a lot of the people the way they talk about this bridge, and they talk about Wando and Simbaru. But this is a link between the north and the south and the east. This name we call meaningful infrastructure. Not so the infrastructure where they put them up for points to winner the voter there. Say I don't put bridge, but a bridge where they open possibilities for everybody, for farmers, for traders, for the beginner for go school, for healthcare delivery, for even education. So it serves so many purposes. These are the first 4 where they can done, and then don't prepare another 4. We say all the ferry day. So we own development not for Frita no more, or for Kenima, or for Bo. We want to make the country, everybody leaving no one behind, make una benefit.
Okay, so down at the bridge where then commissioned for a study. The other one, the load where we want to carry it, where the people and then they call for politicians, and sometimes I don't know, and they forget trust. Their memory too short, or maybe not deliberate, or maybe sometimes they just want to talk or talk them, or maybe then just think we don't know able to do at all. Now this community they try for wait for in video for load so this community where then then call the Shengo. Now these are the indigenous people of the Shenga Kagburu, where then say Manabio specifically go promise there, go they say they win, it will make for them the road. But the road they cause a lot of problem for them. So they make a video where I'm sure a lot of people that don't see don't go viral. Or they try just for put out. Just want to know the connection. Whilst this one a good connection within this that vicinity there, because of course road now everything. When we get a good, when you get a road itself, that's go now a lifeline because economic activity is a boom. In fact, connectivity they take place. In fact, new settlements and then they spring up. People then will can say, okay, business and they open up. You go build also and go begin the camp, small villages, small. It's just too much. I make road now one key infrastructure. No government of underrate. I will bring on this one for a few seconds. For 2 minutes.
Kagboro, as far as Kagboro is concerned, and we are the extreme hand here for Gomoyamba, a lot of constraints. We are in the rains time. It is pay up to 500,000 to and fro for Kaya. From here to Moyamba, for going come 500,000. Better said than who drives the council and it will be there 400,000. And if you're not able to afford that 400 or 500,000, then you get something when illegal something at Moyamba, it means zero. You know where we afford them. So we get better constraints in the road network now.
You don't get June up to November, what can I inside?
No, not reach.
Then they start in village where they stop. We they use bike now. We will send a bike for go collector.
And the president be promise we say that, and if we vote for I go in, so you get for help with the Shingle Road for make and for we.
Me in presence of me, the oath, say you get for make that rule.
At the same time, when the arrangement drop complete, the Mr. we can start the process. We go make how far? We go make the road from Moyamba to Shege and even town.
So from that time there, we they look out of that, but we not see nothing no happen.
So this with the strain, we get a lot of strain that would strain on this road, where the, we are Shinga this part of this country now, and now one grand side we get for pass for go na Fichong. We get some serious accident where they have. They but don't say
people with anyway, this not a new story. We just say at least perhaps then remember them people there. Always sometimes anyway, Lord just left side it. Not coming at the other side because we know say now the pattern and the we will promise people. Anyway, the opposition don't pay law week out. This 9 PPRC puts. The Political Party Registration Commission, PPRC, wishes to inform the general public that the commission, as today, Tuesday, 2nd December 2025, received the sum of 120,000 leons from the leadership of the All People's Congress, APC. It can be recalled that the commission on Monday, the 17th, 2025, levied a fine of 120,000 leons on the APC for the contravention of Section 39, subsection 1D of the Political Parties Act number 25 of 2022 by its member, Honorable Ahai Mara, Falaba District Chairman, on Saturday, 10 November 2025. The Commission wants to thank the APC for its compliance with the fine and to take further steps to ensure that its members, supporters, and operatives continue to conduct themselves within the confines of the lower end of press. All right. So now this we see. We see again another fine with a levied against SLPP, I think now 150,000. So more or less, if you check that fine and because the more or less the same. So we ask the question, why there are 120? You know, well, maybe sometime and the number we would tell we not anyway. That's not the one area we just then. All right, so now yeah, we tap the local news. We news say we come on our salon. We go take 1 minute break where we come on the African stories as well as the international stories as well. We can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We to bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We to bring information about salon for education.
All right, so we've come to something very important, something very personal to we. Okay. Let's just drop this one. I'm sure plenty people I don't see already this news. Well, lawyer, you what's in the Minister of Foreign Affairs say?
The note of the Summit of the Heads of State and Government, His Excellency, the President, the Chair of the Authority, was charged with the responsibility of coming to Bissau to engage with the transition government. As we see, we've had today a very fruitful discussions. Both sides have expressed their different concerns. On the part of ECOWAS, the Chair of the Authority condemned the coup and calls for the immediate restoration of constitutional order, which includes allowing the electoral process to a logical conclusion.
A solução passa para continuarmos a trabalhar juntos com o CDAO. Foi definido prazo de ano, mas obviamente isso será submetido à Conferência de Chefes de Estado e de Governo no dia 14 de dezembro, e em função disso, em função dessa decisão, nós saberemos como fazer e como prosseguir. Isso, a delegação da CDAO terá encontro hoje com a CNE, e em função disso poderão ter essa informação sobre os dados reais do processo eleitoral.
Okay, all right. I want to share my candid opinion here. You see, ECOWAS has become part of the problem. They are not defender of democracy at all. They are not. No. They are not even a guardian of stability anymore, but a political club protecting incumbents, not citizens. For years, ECOWAS looked the other way, while presidents manipulated constitutions, extended term limits, rig elections, and crushed opposition voices. Yet, the moment a military man probably, overthrew, or as in this case, it was set up by the ex-president himself, you see them gun blazing. They are everywhere, talking about, that is the time they started talking about democracy. He said, coup often happens from the ashes of the broken system. This is something that ECOWAS failed to understand. ECOWAS suddenly remember when there is a coup, there is democracy, there is constitutional, but when things are moving the way they are not supposed to move, they keep quiet. You see, this double standard exactly is the reason why the bloc has lost its credibility. That's a fact. You cannot claim to defend constitutional order when you ignore the constitutional malpractice. You can't. You can't. You see, these crises are created, the constitutional crisis or the rig elections or the suppression of voices. These are the crises that created even the coup itself to come. So you cannot claim to protect a democracy. You cannot. You cannot protect even the people when you fail to protect their votes, their rights, and their features. And here is the truth. The Africans know more about ECOWAS but ECOWAS refuse to admit in most cases of their failure. They fear instability by choosing elite over their citizens. For example, this Mbalo, see what he has done. He has plunged the entire bloc into disrepute. A head of state orchestrating a criminal enterprise just because he is afraid of accountability. That's all. The ECOWAS, they are rewarding leaders to undermine democracy legally. This is what they've been doing by imposing sanctions that punish it. Because I think one of the action they took is to impose, if the guys refuse to hand over or to go back to constitutional means, they will impose sanctions. But those sanctions, they are only meant to punish the ordinary people, rather than the politicians themselves, rather than the people who cause the problem, who cause the crisis. And this is exactly what we are seeing. By making decisions in a sort of like a boardrooms, disconnected from the suffering ground, what we see today in Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, it's not just collapse of a democracy. No, it's the collapse of a system that pretended to be democratic while suffocating its own people. ECOWAS cannot deliver. They can't deliver. ECOWAS cannot deliver because they can't. Because the system is built to serve not the people, but it's just like a club to protect their interest. This guy is a perfect example. Siseko is a perfect example. And if ECOWAS is serious enough, they should at this point, make a bold statement in condemning or better off, allow the elections to be, the election is to be announced. But they will not do that. They will not do that. So they are complicit in all of these things we are seeing across. You see, one of the things that I know, and all of us know, the ECOWAS itself, it's only built to protect presidents, not the population. And this has been established time and time. It's built to maintain the status quo, not to transform it at all. And every time it fails to speak against corruption, oppression, and stolen election, it dig the grave of its own relevance. Until ECOWAS reform, until we put this pressure on them that they need to pay attention on the things. You see, there is a term called structural violence. Things that could potentially lead to conflict, things that potentially could ignite problems. These are the things that you have to actually handle in the first place. Don't wait. Don't be like what people will say, fire brigade. Don't be like a fire brigade. You wait until the problem and then you find. You see, a lot of people are supporting the military guys now, not because they love soldiers, not because they love the coups. It's because there is no better alternative for them. People are tired. They will organize the election. They will go to vote. They will vote, and their votes will not reflect, as we've seen in the case of Sierra Leone and Tanzania and other places in Cameroon and the rest of it. Anyway, I think I know for sure the efforts they are making now. It's just like I think what's the term that I will use? Phase 7. To pretend as if they care, they don't care. That's just the reality. I think they are not using it as diplomatic tourism. I think that's another word that I will use. Diplomatic tourism, visits here and there. They know nothing will change. You can't. It's just not logical. A military man, these guys, they already are, they already shown in General Otta. Do you think these guys will hand over power just like that? What do you think will happen? They will arrest them for treason. They will arrest them. So this is just like I say, it's just a phase 7 to pretend to the people, to pretend to us, or, deceiving themselves. Because people are aware, people know that, this is just like, nonsensical. Doesn't make any sense, no difference. And it's a narco-state, by the way. It's a narco-state. And this current president, the ex-president, planted his own men. His own men are now running the states. They are highly connected. The opposition is now, I think they arrested the opposition. They arrested the opposition. One opposition figure has fled to the Nigerian embassy. Can you imagine that? Anyway, let's talk about let's hold on the discussion about ECOWAS, because each time you started talking about them, you get high. Anyway, we'll jump into straight to the world news.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh a Sierra Leone, like one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
And putting narco-terrorists.
Education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
All right. Okay. This one is very, very interesting for me personally, and I'm sure for a lot of you. You see, for decades, powerful nations like America preferred, they have their playbook to explain, to manufacture fear, to make us believe them in a manner in which, sometimes it just not just logical for us. They will manufacture fear, they brand a target as a global threat to justify whatever war they want to unleash. We see the intervention, we saw it in Iraq with the false claims of weapons of mass destruction. In Afghanistan, terrorism became the blanket excuse. In Libya, it was sold as a humanitarian rescue, but ended in chaos. In Iran, it's been painted as an existential danger for years, sustaining endless sanction and military pressure. Now, the script is being dusted off again. This time it's for Venezuela. Washington, in latest narrative, frames the country not as a sovereign state in crisis, but as a hub for narco-terrorism. The message is being primed for the public to consume. You see, U.S. Secretary of State said this. Let me just play this clip for us to see.
As I've said, I'll say again, we've only just begun striking narco boats and putting narco terrorists at the bottom of the ocean because they've been poisoning the American people. And Joe Biden tried to approach it with kid gloves and allowed them to come across the border. Cartels take over community, 20 million people, hundreds of thousands of Americans poisoned. And President Trump said, no, we're taking the gloves off. We're taking the fight to these designated terror organizations. And it's exactly what we're doing. So we're stopping the drugs. We're striking the boats. We're defeating narco terrorists.
Okay.
As I've said, I'll say again, we've only just begun striking narco boats and putting narco terrorists
if you
at the bottom of the ocean
you see a
because
breaking
they've
news
been
that
poisoning the American people. And Joe Biden,
don't need to surprise because we have
I'll say again, we've only just begun striking narco boats and putting narco terrorists at the bottom of the ocean because they've been poisoning the American people. And Joe Biden tried to approach it with kid gloves and allowed them to come across the
Right, so family, if you just join me, today we'll look at key issues there. Now we'll put them for you on the screen. Perhaps you still get the details now. We'll be look at key issues there. One of the issues will be the look at now that we get information, say the boss man where they call Bolle Jos, the Inspector General of Police in us, and we also see we play the comment of Deputy Superintendent Abdul Sisser when I be the head of Toku for explain about the killing of Moses Kaba, and the PPRC don't pull a press release, they don't receive the fine from APC. We also talk about the Gendema Road within commission, Gendema Bridge within commission, and we also talk about the people of Senge, the road, they try for ask for help for the road. And of course, we pay attention on the Guinea-Bissau issue as well as Trumpion. Well, any of the issues that we found interesting, you and Robbie Mott, please consider for do so. Me and Mr. Komon-Tok, and I will take a short break when I come. You turn for talk. They come just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you stay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok.
So yes, Fambo, we don't kind of the other parts of the program where my own favorite parts this now you turn for talk, and of course we get the very first person with Abdul from the US. Abdul, thank you for joining us. You got the platform.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, I would like to talk about this APC payment. I mean, when you look at it in Lahai Marasi, it go over the top. Yes, I agree. I support the payments. No, I don't support the payments. But you're not surprised. I mean, APC, one way they can show like and get strength, then the next moment and behave like fufu pap. So I'm not going to be surprised. The reason why I make a day against this payment, the way where PPRC position and self.
Yeah, I remember again. I always say, you know, I made them pay and you continue.
Yeah, the reason why I make you see them position and self. So now for try for begin a week in the APC ahead of 2028. The final and find SLPP in order in place. Not correct, in order in place. Then the actual one take a number for matchup, say, oh, we find when I'll find this. Mr. Komon-Tok, the president may go Kenema. And if you're waiting the chairman of the party say, the president say before win the election, pauper. That's not a threat. Anybody can misunderstand that statement say, because that's not the idea.
Yeah.
APC always they tell people in a TV and radio say, waiting happen 2023. If it happen again, will not take them. If 2023 PPRC believes say waiting go on is smooth, then APC the statement na threats. Then we'll find it again for that. You know how many say non say, huh? And you know how many times and for the continue for say that? You know the amount of threats where SLPP don't make before? Will you not find them? Me, I don't understand what then they try for talk because all the language then they, I mean, it prepare people for something. And I'm not against APC for make them their statements in there at all. You know, but la left aside. If I get time. You see what's in the Burkina Faso interesting. You read Goodluck Jonathan. He said they must read that results.
Guinea-Bissau.
I mean, yeah, Guinea-Bissau.
It's okay.
He said they must read that results.
Yeah.
Yes, if they read the results, what thing will happen? Now the people that they tell you say they're not there in the position for read the result because of one or two reasons.
Yeah.
Not all that electoral justice, then they lead it also. I mean, why you say we'll get something for reference. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abdul. We'll take another voice. Constance Sierra Leone, thank you for joining us. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you so much for the good look, my brother. You see, I think that Abdul and they don't talk that talk. They say, Mother Bill for very be careful because the more it go higher, where they go try for go, justify, a election in country, and I make it go take all them position and they go expose, they go disgrace. I think now we don't the system. My brother, the ECOWAS of itself, na corrupt institution nowadays because it's ECOWAS not corrupt. Even though yes, people go argue say this na rotation or something. As long as when I know there's this particular election where happen our country, the election we get question mark. No, when I go skip salon first, when I look into that issue, but no, when I take this man, where up to now we get problem with that election, the people and the way feel agree. When I go make a chairman and all that stuff, I wish I may not be the person will take over so na Guinea-Bissau. I could be trying to always send back in India message. Go tell you I wish I say let go pull the scale and your eye first before the campaign your scale and your eye. My brother, this thing is so funny. I don't understand. What's more than mother you get? For go make them people and they go reverse everything they don't do. It really sad, my brother. And the drug business in the country, people are not able to understand exactly
the danger we shall not enter into. Because that one they give and take, me brother. Don't enter. They only take what the grace the people and for stand up. They only take another beer, you want to different. In the scatter the money, they take your own tribements, then they put the strategic. People
Thank you very
stand up.
much. Yeah,
Yes. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
God bless you too. They take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, I come from Sierra Leone.
Oh, you get the platform. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Good evening again. Good evening, family. Good evening, we all. You know, now one thing I'm sorry for. Now one thing I'm sorry for Africa. Understand? You know, say when you see take place, Jonathan, say a ceremonial coup, and I hope you get that one day. No, so if they are this military, they hand over. Believe me, the other military country, they all the rule other military, so they will get annoyed with this military man. Trust me, I tell you so. We could take place because of the way the leaders and the try for go to a rig election. And so they would always they do. Like how this man do na Guinea-Bissau. Exactly within good luck Jonathan say. Ceremonial coup because you know say overthrew me. And he had over everything this man Kabade say transition to that to the previous government, to the previous person or in the incumbent person. No, it's very, very wrong. For me, Africa not ready for develop it. Believe me. We see the African country with the rule by military, we see the way how they go. Very, very beautiful, like I call it Burkina Faso. But we wouldn't rule with civilians, we suffer seriously. Because all they do that, take up their pocket. Thank you very much.
Thank
the
you
only
very
person
much.
that I get,
Yeah. And I think we also forget to praise this guy, Good Luck Jonathan, for the fact that Good Luck Jonathan can talk. You know, maybe not make they respect this guy, Nigeria. He did very well for the world for no. Anyway, we'll take another voice. Yes, Ahmed from the UK, you got the platform. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much, brother. I think what happened is so furious because we don't see me not pay the money. Unfortunately, they go pay. These guys are jokers. They will how many times the business if you don't threaten cause problems, but they just serve for scribe. So they do what they do, then go find a daddy do spokesperson for Fatima 150. They can deploy on intelligence anyway. Hey, brother, what's in Marabi go fair now booking Guinea-Bissau? Rubbish. Which good than me, I'm not even present. And they say my been in a salon election. He knows the result of it. They know the rancor. Why you know see me them count? Why you know see me the people? You see, at this double standard. Marabi go and na tourists they go to see na tourists they say was. We don't sit down, we see the ECOWAS parliament, they talk about Sierra Leone even prior to the election. After the election, they don't condemn the Liberia MPs then, Nigeria MPs then, Gambian MPs then, inside ECOWAS. We see all of that, for God's sake. Now today, Guinea-Bissau, we see many count. So why not Sierra Leone then? Why not Sierra Leone? Now that very person, now go make a leader. Today, the board, the working board. Look, Marabi, them are bridge. Them bridge, they are now voting. And people in and they eat. Look at other countries there. You know, the people, the government, they go and they negotiate the bridge and listen. Recently, I watch about how much billion dollars.
Ahmed, the bridge are development. They connect communities. They connect
people.
They
no need for taking to us for go open them. Look at something like watch one museum in Egypt. The millions. If you see the tourists will come in, that alone don't bring money. This is a bridge. Not na phone and the phone we back. A day they go begin this. I mean, they make them bring. They will say,
yeah, so if I take the credits,
just like this kind of customer on this who don't accumulate for when they go open bridge club where they this show then they go and cut rope. Cannot make nothing, no sense.
Thank you very much for joining us.
A waste of time. Leave the office, they go waka. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll take another voice. Okay, let me see this one. All right, let's take this one. This one come up from Kailondo, the man with the thunderous voice. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir, Mr. Komon-Tok. How you doing?
Good. And yourself?
I'm good, praise the Lord.
Amen.
Mr. Komon-Tok, yeah, for praise Jonathan, good man. Wow, for praise him. It's time for what thing happen. Sierra Leone, the opposition not stand for their rights. And if it's away there, the opposition, let's get state and win. The government say they win, you know? But we now will not stand up for we all right. You know, the opposition not stand. This is not a message then sent to APC. That don't show the APC then 2 weeks, bro. And we, you know, I go and let Jonathan campaign for you, we not stand for you right. If they be stand for the right, let me forget the same stance where Jonathan stand for Guinea-Bissau, you know? God no blame Jonathan, you can look at no. Opposition not stand for the right. Then give up the power. You know, so I will blame them and then the guys Sierra Leone and Narco-State. Now they don't begin frame with West America don't begin bombing, they begin check with green card this. You know, and Narco-State business would they pan out right now. And that number, God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, Kailondo. All right, okay. Well, let's take another voice, probably just 2 more calls, and then we'll wrap up the program. Okay, don't miss this one. All right, so don't miss this one again. Okay, let's take 2 more calls. No, check now the. This one they come up from Africa. They said the ECOWAS chairman's visit to Guinea-Bissau was nothing more than a ceremonial one for eyes of the public. It's possible that BO congratulated him secretly. This one they come up from Julius from APC from SLBBC. APC didn't pay money. They didn't pay any money to PPRC. We want to see the receipts, not press release. We are not clever. I think we are clever enough. Can't fool us anymore. Well, I don't know who's can proof for your aunt again because these are the commissions. I said don't say they don't pay them. This one they come from Barry. It's my brothers and sisters. If we knew the things that are going on around the world that we don't know, most of us. Yeah, it's night to turn to dead. I think what I said, Bob Marley. When your night will turn to day, a lot of people who run away, yeah. Yeah. And all that it's Leah Johnson, I'm glad to see for this guy to come out and speak about the drug problem in Sierra Leone, even though he was a staunch supporter of SLPP Marabio, was very brave. Shows that he's a true patriot putting Salon first. Yeah, that was a good of him. He don't die now. At the end, he die. Ohio, and I don't know if you don't bear himself. Yes, Kate, thank you for joining us. Kiki, thank you for joining us. Maurice, Omar Sharif, no know wetin dem call salon. One cola in no go get na that country dey. One cola in no go forget na that country dey get. Sorry. Gloria, thank you. Gloria, thank you for joining us as always. Yeah, thank you. Much appreciated. I don't know if we don't take this one. Well, now, Judge Stone, they say it's the same with the Sierra Leone. With the numerous islands are out of reach only by sea, so drug could be processed there for export. But yes, similar story with Guinea-Bissau. That I make you say today are passionate about this topic or link and no. And this is not just one part we don't do so. There are a lot of information, the names and the people there. We involved na ECOWAS and Guinea-Bissau top high-ranking people there, starting from the president. Even this guy wouldn't just overthrow himself, by the way. Exos 235, it says drugs and corruption have many faces and can metamorphose completely into something bigger and go underground. Jerry, they say, well, the grains should also pay up for similar breach. No nation, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. Uh, this one they come up from Mohammed for the Tory. It says, Mr. Common, so these people did not care about Sierra Leone. They only want to make money fast from these guys. As IG, you have the mind to keep that guy from your house. This one's I doubt it all. Ismail Kamara is I doubt it all. If this drug lord is the son-in-law of Mother Bio, it means maximum protection will be given to him at all costs. There is time for every purpose. As of course, my dear friend Kelvin to say thank you as always joining us. Yeah, and KK, thank you. And Kuba, thank you for joining us. BK, thank you. And Jay, thank you. Jay, how you did do? Thank you. And Isata, thank you. As of course, Favor, thank you. And Rami, Grace, thank you for joining us. And Siri, thank you. And Rosie, baby, darling, Jay, thank you for joining us. Right, and of course, hey, Conte, Edward, Lenos, as always, thank you for joining us. And it's always a pleasure. Yes, Abdul, thank you. And so with the Lefanaya, hopefully, probably tomorrow we discuss it again. You know, we got a long way for go, but Sla just made this announcement. It's very important. I get a pastor from Australia, Obikanaya. As man of God, don't donate. I go talk and I will talk and not to want it. As man of God, don't donate 10 bag rest, oil, for 3 gallon, 4 bags of onions, assorted Maggi, plastic. This is sent unto we directly the Komon-Tok for Lord Sharon Salon to less privileged, especially during this December. We always say we get people in here with good hearts, with giving spirits. We've been on the talk many times. This is not a blessed community, and I also believe say we're not just this not go stop now. To be elevated to something much more bigger. And I make sometimes, no matter how we tire, we get the energy from our inspiration for come and get the community. With this one, we go do like what they do fast mountain. We go make sure say we share them to the less privileged, and them get the recording the San Antonio. And we go kind of announce to now. Well, yes, just in case if you say one ad, that's fine. But we just feel excited for can share. It's a big thing because when you look at $500, so $500, more than $500, sent for we share across. Anyway. All right, okay. Fambulen, we tap now until then. Bye bye.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime we you pay, future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go on the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Now come on talk, we just stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, come on talk, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From salon to the wall, we just stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from. Komon-Tok, a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we the young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beats. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. Armies look, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we they come from. Komon-Tok, a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Komon-Tok, ooh yeah. We talk on real, make me yeah. From Freetown to the world, we spread the news. Komon-Tok, on the platform we choose. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear. From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. It's not we platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. That we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Choice from politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from. Komon-Tok, a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go on the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we just stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, Komon-Tok, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From salon to the wall, we just stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Komon-Tok, this how we voice. Armies look, we make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we come from. Komon-Tok, a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we the young, for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Komon-Tok, together we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beats. Komon-Tok, where the minds go meet. Komon-Tok, this now we voice. Armies look, we they make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of vibes, we they come from. Komon-Tok, a place to be. We the young, I'm clear for you.